Hey guys, so I don't know who all out there has heard of this whole spiritual awakening thing. Uh, it's real. Yeah, there's a guy. Awesome. There's a purpose to all this stuff. So I'm gonna keep this as simple as possible. We all have a spirit, our own spirit. We have like a purpose. We all have our own purpose. It's awesome. Uh, we all became misaligned with our spirits because when we came into this life, we were in alignment, perfect alignment, and then, you know, we grew up, got out into the world, and then met some people. All it took was that one time, right? Somebody broke our trust, and eventually we did it to somebody else. It just went back and forth forever and ever. And this is, let me clarify, like, this is the thing to remember. This has been going on for fucking years and years and years and years because past leaders, they haven't been doing their jobs. That's all I'm gonna say. It's nobody's fault right now. All right. So we've turned kind of sour towards each other because let's be honest, our the dating apps, they all went bad. They got rotten, and like entire dating apps, that was it. They're unusable because everybody's like, all right, we ruined entire dating apps, right? And they had to make new ones, had to restart it. That's crazy. That's just because we became careless with each other, all right, with how we treated each other and how we talked to each other. Our words, our literal words, have value, and this is what it's just wild, honestly. This is what the philosophers, the Greeks, right? Look it up. The moral ethics. They wrote fucking huge ass books about this stuff because they all knew there was gonna be a time when some future generation would get in some heat, whatever. It's all right, and they needed some backup, right? Some evidence, to back them up. Like this is a real thing, and one of those philosophies is this one. I didn't know what the hell this was, but that's why I got it because it seemed like it's transcendental. This thing, metaphysics. It's like a transcendental philosophy, and it's the idea. I think what he was trying to say, Immanuel Kant, that our spirit is tied to our morals, how well we treat each other, and it's all based in truth, like truthfulness in language and how we communicate to each other. There's value there. Like it's got to be honest. It's got to be true. We can't just go along with whatever somebody says. If somebody says something that doesn't make sense, I'll just go along with it. It's it's wild. So truthfulness is like a binding agent to the spirit, and it keeps it connected. Wild, right? It sounds like fucking hocus pocus, and this guy wrote the book on it. Basically, that constant state, he called it the misrelation of the synthesis of the self relating itself to itself. Basically, that misrelation, that it's not being able to align, is causing the despair that, let's be honest, we've been in for quite some time, and it's reached its highest point right now. We've become a country of narcissists. Think about that, right? And this started in the 70s, all right? In the 70s, it started. That's when it was identified. Let me see if I can find that book. Just as evidence, that's all. And throughout the years, the decades, and all that stuff, these guys, they knew a lot of stuff. Nobody was listening to them because the layman looks at this stuff as like, yeah, okay. Turns out it's all true. Yeah, like this one, came out in '79, right? And there's a funny thing on the back here. It's there's a funny quote. Where was it? Oh yeah, Time magazine said, Lash is onto something quite real. Boy, was he ever, right? Like, crazy. And there's this one. That's why all the philosophers were grumpy as fuck. Because they knew that there's a spirit, you have it, everybody has it. They were aligned with it. That's how they came up with this stuff. When you align with it, you're working off a higher frequency. Like your knowledge automatically, your IQ automatically goes up. That's how I like found out what was behind all this stuff, the true meaning of it all, what they were trying to get at. Here's another one. Like these guys weren't talking out of their ass, you know, and everybody ignored them because the majority of us have been misaligned for a very, very long time. It's all right. We didn't know. Everybody just was like, hey, that's all fake, right? The whole religion thing. But what made religion bad, what made the concept of God bad, was other people and the way they preached it, right? The false prophets and the pastors and whoever, right? That's what made it bad to us. And it's because they got it all wrong. God is a spiritual force, and me, you, we all have spirit. That's pretty freaking awesome. And yeah, so to come in alignment, we have to stay truthful. That's it. I came in alignment by accident. I had no idea. I was just my alignment started when I got sick of dealing with all the lies and BS at work, right? I was just trying to find a way to improve my conversational skills to such a high level that nobody could get past me with some bullshit lie, because that's what people do, right? It's just a game of back and forth verbal gymnastics, and it's really at work, it's like about who gets the last word in, not whether it's true or not. And that's bad. There's actually serious implications to it, obviously, with their spirit, because it keeps it misaligned. And when you think about it, you know, some of us have very sensitive jobs. So think about that, what kind of role some of us play. And if there's people in these roles that don't care, right, that's not good. It's not good. That could cause serious problems. So to align, we have to not be careless about how we speak to each other and how we treat each other. It's all about that. Just go back to being the person, you know, that you were before you entered the workforce, right? Because this whole system, it turned sour a long time ago, all right? Like I said, a long time ago, we came into the system, it was sour, and that was it. We had no chance, you know? So, all right, guys, take care.